Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to some more VGC on the channel. So today we're just going to keep on trying to climb up the ladder. So we got a battle against Marius. Alright. Oh, okay. So I literally just finished watching a video from WolfClick where he versus A-Drive in a VGC match. And the team that our opponent here is using is almost a carbon copy of A-Drive's team, except it's Dracovish over... It was over something. The 4 Pokemon that A-Drive bought were Turtonator, Bronzong, Drapion, and Ninetales, so... Assuming it's the same sets, the Turtonator might be a problem. It was your standard Aurora Veil, Icy Wind, Freeze Dry, Protect, Ninetales. I didn't see anything out of Drapion. I got KO'd turn 1. Bronzong. Yeah, I'm not too sure what it wants to do. Not too sure how I handle this. I guess we definitely just bring Tyranitar on the back. I need something for this Dracovish. Thinking Cinderace plus, I don't know if Gothithel's a good lead, to be honest. Probably bring Togekiss, Tyranitar, and I kind of want to bring Rillaboom, but it's only good for the Dracovish. I think I'll bring in Cineroar. I really don't want to bring in a bunch of stuff weak to Dracovish. It's a bad idea. Oh, let's see how it goes. I assume a Ninetales lead is going to come out. That's my assumption. So we'll see how correct we are in that regard. I guess if we get some Steel Spikes up with Cinderace, we might be okay. Volnona and Peskragon, yep. So probably Choice Scarf, Dracovish is my assumption. This is tough. Okay. Because I don't know if Dracovish goes down to a max flying. It's the only problem. I mean, with a max flying, we are faster. Shed Protect. I really want to go into Tyranitar for Cinderace and Dazzling Gleam, but I don't want to lose Tyranitar turn 1. Let's do that. Just want to see how much this will do, to be honest. I'm hoping to be able to stop an Aurora Veil. We'd probably lose Tyranitar here to a Scarf Vicious Rend unless he targets the Togekiss. But I don't see how you can ignore the Cinderace. That's kind of my point in this. Yep. Yeah, you definitely couldn't ignore the Cinderace. Tyranitar definitely goes down there. Unfortunately, if we are Dynamax, we live that unless we get crit. Okay. Did a fair amount of damage too. Alright, there's Super Luck coming through. Alright, so now we're in a good position. Because we can bring in... do we bring in... Because what we can do is we can bring in Cinderace, we can max flying and click follow me, or we can just go Rillaboom and try and take out this... Yeah, we'll go Rillaboom. He's got a lot of ice types in the back, and we literally brought Rillaboom just for this. Alright, so we set up the grassy terrain. So now we get to watch grassy terrain and sand. Let's see. So if he's bought... basically anything else he has in the back, Grassy Glide is bad. Which is very unfortunate, but... Well, what am I doing? Hang on. So we're in a Grassy Glide here, and I guess... No, we don't need to follow me. We actually don't need to do that. Tempted to also yawn that slot. Because I think Ninetales might also switch out. Yeah, let's do that. Because Choice Band Grassy Glide definitely carries the Dracovish here. Okay. I 100% expected a switch out for my opponent. I'm not sure why they didn't, to be perfectly honest. No freeze, please. Thank you. Alright. That half works out, I guess. Grassy Glide will take out that Ninetales. Let's see what my opponent wants to bring in. I assume it's the Turtonator, potentially. And again, if it's the same Turtonator set, it's Draco Meteor, Scorching Sands, and I don't know the rest. Bronzong, okay. I'm honestly really tempted to Dynamax Rillaboom here. Because I really don't want Trick Room going up. But I don't think Max Dark KOs. It's where I wish I was Serene Grace, because I could try and air flinch, air slash flinch it. And I really need Cinderace, I think, to be Dynamaxed in this game. That's bad. I'll go Cinderace. And I guess we just Yawn Bronzong. Actually, we probably get Freeze Dried again, hey. We'll see. Yeah. Do we die to that? Okay. It is Trick Room. Alright. So, Ninetales goes Betty by. Okay. So we get Grassy Terrain back. Alright. So we go Rillaboom. Unfortunately, we lose Grassy Terrain in a couple more. Like, we don't obviously get to reset the terrain. Okay. What do I want to do here? So, I don't want to Dynamax immediately. I also don't want to give him a free switch. He has to take a guaranteed turn of sleep. I'm going to bounce targeting the Rillaboom just to get out of here for a turn. And I think I'm just going to try and knock off the Bronzong too. Yeah, it's Hypnosis, right. Alright, now we have to burn sleep turns. Oh, Choice Band Knockoff does a lot. Okay, so guaranteed sleep turn. We took our guaranteed sleep turn immediately too. Which is not terrible. Alright. So I think what we're going to do here is we're definitely not Dynamaxing this turn. But we are going to attempt to Fireball Bronzong and knock it off. That's the current plan. I assume he tries to Raw Hypnosis again. Doesn't connect, thankfully. Take out Bronzong. Okay. Does Ninetales wake up? No, it stays asleep. Okay. So I'm pretty sure it's guaranteed to wake up next turn. Taking 2 turns of sleep. Sandstorm subsides. I can get my S's in order here. Alright, so I assume it's Turtonator in the back. Yeah. Alright. This is a problem because he could potentially Max Dragon. We probably die to a Max Flare on Rillaboom even if we Dynamax. He's probably... Oh, he's Heat Wave, that's right. How many turns of Trick Room are left? 2. If we bounce, then there's 1 turn. We land at the end. Okay. I know his weakness policy on Turtonator too. I do release Ninetales if I can. He definitely Dynamaxes the Turtonator here. Yeah, I don't know. Like this game, I feel like I made the right plays. Like in some cases I made the right call. I just wasn't in a good position for the Bronzong. Yeah. It's Max Quake. Okay. Alright, I'm kind of glad, actually I guess we, maybe I should have done a Max Rillaboom. Yeah. I really expected a Max Flare to come out. Is this KO? No, of course not. What was he? Focus Ash. That's right. Oh, he actually is still asleep. Okay. Grass disappears, which is unfortunate. Alright. Oh, they're both 160, really? Okay. Interesting. Okay. Oh, sorry. I think this is my best play. All things considered, I think this is my best play. Mind you, I don't exactly expect Rillaboom to live 2 Max Flares. So he definitely made, like... Yeah, he was smart in that he took out the Cinderace, which was his biggest threat there. I even said that at the start. It's Max Flare. Yikes, man. There's a lot of damage, holy crap. Alright, so the reason we max Flutterby is because obviously it reduces the special attack of Turtonator. But now that special attack drop is countered by the sun. Twisted Dimensions return to normal. I kind of just want to see how much a Max Darkness will do. I don't expect it to do a lot. I wish I had Max Guard. It'd be a much better place if I had Max Guard. Oh well. Wow, it's doing nothing, man. Turtonator's bulky. Alright, so we get down to a Max Flare. Okay. Well, them's the breaks. Yeah, maybe sacking Tyranitar so early wasn't a good idea, but, oh, you live and you learn, I guess. Alright, so we'll drop down in rank. I'll just cut till I get the next battle. Alright, and we're back. We got Hard Trick Room. Well, not Hard Trick Room, but we got 4 Trick Room Mons, along with a Lilligant and Venusaur for Chlorophyll. Man, I haven't seen a Lilligant in ages. It's like 2017 vibes right there. So Lilligant's very good at Sleep Powdering, so is Venusaur. And Lilligant is very good at also clicking after you, which lets it go far, lets the whatever you target go next straight after it. So it's good with Chlorophyll and Torkoal because you go after you Torkoal eruptions. Usually it's faster than everything else. But then we've also got to deal with Hatterene plus Indeedee. We got a lot of rough stuff to deal with here. Particularly since now you can after you Dynamax Torkoal, which I've actually personally done before. I think it's hilarious. No one expects it. So I'm going to lead Gothitelle here. I'm actually going to bring in the Goth. I think it's time. Tempted to lead Incineroar too. It's actually not a bad matchup at all. That or a Tyranitar, to be honest. Like, just hard Tyranitar. Yeah. Shit, running out of time. And I've really taken to taking up my time, but I just feel like I still can't complete a thought. Oh well, hopefully I made the right choice in this game. I felt a bit rushed there at the end. Alright, but let's see what my opponent's going to lead, because they have multiple lead options here. I don't know what that is. Okay, it is Torkoal and it is Lilligant. So leading the Tyranitar here didn't work out in our favour. But what we can do is we can potentially fake out the Lilligant, Dynamax T-Tar, and go for a Rockfall. And I'd likely just target down the Lilligant, to be honest. Because the Torkoal's kind of locked in. Not really sure how much damage a Max Rockfall will do, but I guess we'll find... Oh, hopefully we'll find out. I'm trying to think, like, I guess the Lilligant could Dynamax go from Max Overgrow, and T-Tar probably goes down. Yeah, it's bad. Didn't I... Yeah, okay. Okay, no Dynamax. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. So no after you shenanigans. We reset the weather. Hopefully this thing goes down. Oh, man. Not even close. You might be wondering, like, why did I go for the Lilligant over the Torkoal? The main reason is, like, Sleep Powder shenanigans. Eruption, like, it's a full powered Eruption. Does less than half to my Gothitelle. Does next to nothing to my T-Tar. And now Sandstorm, obviously, you know, lowers that Torkoal's HP, which obviously reduces the power of Eruption. Not by a huge amount, it's probably still like base power 140-ish. So it's still a lot. And that Torkoal is still a problem. See, it's usually Lilligant that's Focus Sash, but what I'm thinking now is the... Indeed, he didn't pop a berry. Okay, let's think about this way. We're gonna Psychic Torkoal. And... Max Rockfall the Torkoal. Do I Max Rockfall or Max Dark the Indeedee? I'm gonna Max Dark Indeedee. Because the Torkoal probably Dynamaxes this turn, potentially. Okay, that wasn't what I expected. This is why you always target the non... Oh... Okay, whatever. That's really interesting, because he's trying to, I guess, stall out Dynamax, but... That really didn't do a lot. Like, I know it's through Protect, so we only do 25% damage, but... Man, that seems like a very, very bulky Indeedee. Like, Max Dark would have barely killed. Alright, so we've obviously used up our Dynamax here. I'm interested to see what my opponent might have in the back. I guess Marowak could be a problem. I think Venusaur is my biggest threat here, personally. But yeah, we're going to Psychic Torkoal again. And definitely going for Max Darkness on the Indeedee again. Because he can't switch. Oh, it's... not necessarily Scarf, but... Alright, get rid of that thing. So now the Torkoal can't switch, obviously, because there's nothing in the back anymore. So even if he takes that Gothitelle here, and Psychic should actually be doing a lot. Like a lot. Yeah. That was Psychic Terrain boosted with 2 special defense drops. And you know, also Gothitelle's a boost. So that helps. Good old Gothitelle. But our... okay. So our Dynamax ends, obviously. Our opponent now gets to Dynamax. Or G-Max, actually, I would assume. Could potentially go for... Crunch is my best move here. Helping Hand Crunch. Could potentially go for Trick Room, but there's no way they risk that. Yeah. They definitely had to Dynamax / G-Max. Now a G-Max Hatterene is not something to mess with. Like, its G-Max form is very, very annoying. I literally can't tell if that's G-Max or not. I can't remember what a G-Max Hatterene looks like. That just looks like a normal Hatterene to me. I assume it's min speed. Yeah. How much is this doing? Yikes. Actually, that is G-Max. Okay. Tyranitar lives. Man, that's my boy right there. But we get confused, yeah. Unfortunately, that's exactly why G-Max Hatterene is a pain in the butt. On the plus side, we get weakness policy. Alright, Sand still chips away. Alright, is there any reason to keep Gothitelle alive? I guess for fake out purposes, but I think keeping Incineroar healthy with the Assault Vest, definitely keeping Cinderace alive is better for us in the long run. So I think we just go for damage. Even if we get double confused, like, it's annoying because it drags out the game a lot longer, but yeah. Tyranitar comes through with the Crunch. Gothitelle comes through with the Psychic. And now our opponent just has no out. Because they knock out something here. He made the right play by targeting Gothitelle because that was the most likely thing to switch out. Sandstorm subsides, let's not have to deal with that anymore. And now we just bring in Cinderace and click Iron Head. My opponent probably assumed I didn't have the Cinderace in the back just because I led Tyranitar. Normally if you see a Cinderace you expect them to lead it. It's usually the main Dynamax Pokemon on any given team. Yeah, so he just quits. But yeah, that's at least a different way to play the game. Play the team, I should say, and at least we get another win. So that's good. So we probably climb back up to where we were. I will just cut from here, and I'll come back when we have another battle. All right, and we're back. So we got another battle finally. Took it a little while. Okay, we have a Blastoise team with a Dragalge. So usually it's Shell Smash, Blastoise. So we definitely need Rillaboom in the back here. Dragalge plus Dusclops in Trick Room is it's a real pain, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so do I think Gothitelle Cinderace is a good lead here? I honestly don't know. Half tempted to lead Gothitelle Rillaboom because I think it won't get rid of the terrain. That's my only problem because Rillaboom is Jolly Max speed. Just worried about that Dusclops. Could bring Tyranitar at the front. If he leads Blastoise, again, it usually sets up turn 1 anyway. We definitely need to bring Rillaboom, as I said. Cinderace could be useful, but I think either Incineroar or Togekiss. I think Incineroar helps out with Rillaboom, helps out with Dusclops, helps out with Indeedee. Unfortunately, it doesn't have Fake Out on it, but for the Blastoise, but we'll see. At least we're getting some really interesting matchups, like people that, once we're sort of up this high, we're getting people that know what they're doing. And then you get me who's using a team for the I guess 7th or 8th or 9th time or something. Normally I would say you're not really comfortable with a team until you've used it like 50 or 60 times, like it's just that ridiculous. Okay, Gothitelle Tyranitar. Alright, so there's the Psychic Surge. Sandstream. So indeed he is faster than Tyranitar, which is to be expected. So now we have to be worried about Spout, like in an immediate Water Spout. We have to be worried about Follow Me, obviously. I could Trick Room and Protect. That is an option. That is a very, very big option. Or I could just Trick Room and Rock Slide. If I assume, but I don't know if I live a Water Spout from a Blastoise immediately, is the problem here. Gut says he tries to set up. Live by the gut, die by the gut. Oh, he just protects. Okay. Okay, he does set up. Alright, I was right about that. Very, very good. Very good. Is he White Herb is the question, or is he Life Orb? Don't miss the Blastoise, please. Don't miss. Thank you. Should do an okay amount of damage. By an okay amount of damage, I mean huge damage. Alright, we get a cheeky Trick Room up. Good stuff. I'm kind of forced to set up. Like go for Rock Slide again, which I don't like, if I'm being perfectly honest. And here's the thing, Helping Hand Rock Slide doesn't KO with Dynamax Blastoise, so the question is, does he want to go for that Dynamax, or do I want to Dynamax myself? Because I actually probably live a Psychic Blastoise. Do I have in the back? I have Incineroar and Rillaboom. Alright, we're going to try this play again. I don't think Psychic... it is Psychic. Again, it's Psychic in terrain against what should be a -2 special defense Blastoise. The question is if he Dynamaxes or not. If he doesn't Dynamax, the Blastoise should actually go down to Psychic. If he does Dynamax, he definitely lives. Unless we crit him. Yeah, okay, it does Dynamax. It is a dive ball. One of my favorite balls, personally. I mean, I spent a very long time getting a Cresselia into a dive ball. I remember doing that. Oh, it's G-Max Blastoise. Okay. So, G-Max Blastoise at +2. So, Tyranitar might go down here. I assume Follow Me. Yep. Alright, oh, I got my speed tiers wrong. Shit. I forgot Gothitelle was slower than Tyranitar. Well, that's my fault. So we actually, we almost certainly lose Tyranitar here. Alright, that's my fault. Yeah, I probably need to respec that. I haven't seen this animation yet, actually. This is an extremely powerful attack, too. Oh, let's go, Tyranitar. That's... Oh, wait, the water thing. Shit. So the G-Max Cannonade, it basically, for any non-water type Pokemon on my side, they take like 1/8 of their HP every turn. Yep. Oh, we have to watch individual animations every time, too. That's gross. Alright, 71 down to 37. So what's that, 74? Okay, so we live one more. Okay. The question is, what does he bring in? Did he bring the Dusclops? Did he bring the Dragalge? Or the Rillaboom? That's not what you want to see. That's definitely not what you want to see. I mean, we have our own Rillaboom in the back, so I'm not terribly worried about this Blastoise. But yeah. Incineroar as well. We definitely don't live a Gussie Glide, regardless of anything. I'm going to Psychic the Blastoise, because I have no reason not to. And I'm going to Max Guard. Okay, doesn't call the max guard. Very good. Oh, that's good damage though. Gothtail probably goes down here. Yep. So we don't have Fake Out on Incineroar or on Rillaboom, unfortunately. And Blastoise just quite doesn't go down to Sand. Because he'll get some health back with... Actually, do I get... No, okay. Right. So this is the Grassy Terrain back. Okie dokie. Yeah, I really wish I'd Fake Out on one of these two. But alas, we do not. Good. Yeah, bring in Rillaboom. It's a bit of a shame that Psychic from Gothtail didn't quite knock out the Blastoise. But it happens. So I'm going to U-turn Blastoise, I think. Our Dynamax Cannonade anyway, so we just Rockfall the Rillaboom. Even though we just take a Grassy Glide and die. Blastoise could max guard here too. But I really don't want to make that. I don't want to make that hard read. Okay. Interesting choice. Isn't Incineroar on the back. Okay, so U-turn actually worked out really well here for us. Yeah, Grassy Glide. Shocking nobody. Alright. So me not knowing my own speed tiers and my own team may actually end up coming back to bite us. This Choice Band U-turn does healthy damage. That's good. Now we're bringing in Incineroar. We get the Intimidate off. Alright, so it's our Incineroar, our Choice Band Rillaboom, as our Incineroar is actually faster. Faster on the Trick Room, I should say. And Incineroar takes the Vortex. It should be the last turn of it, I think. We get some HP back. Okay. So now we go obviously into our Rillaboom. The question is, how do we want to deal with all of this? Because our opponent could just Flare Blitz us. Into our Rillaboom, I mean. But then again, I could do that to his Rillaboom too. The problem is I actually don't think it KOs. Man. Alright. That's not very effective against that. Do we double it? Like, Choice Band U-turn didn't do a lot. I think U-turn's my best play here. Double into Incineroar. He probably fakes out one of us, because every other Incineroar carries real. Okay. I really expected Incineroar to swap out there to recycle Intimidate, personally. Okay, let's fake out. To our Incineroar. Okay. Okay, that's doing big boy damage. It's still going? Oh my god. Yeah, I think that Cannonade's gonna be the real problem here. Okay, so our Rillaboom's the fastest thing on the field, which is worrying. Because Trick Room's about to end, and probably this turn, to be honest. Okay. I think I have to double U-turn. Incineroar probably swaps out now into Rillaboom. Actually, I should have targeted down the Blastoise with Incineroar. In case he Shell Smash, but he didn't Shell Smash. Please tell me this KOs. Oh, that's super unfortunate. Okay, we live on 3. Life Orb. U-turn into my Incineroar. Damn it! Okay. This is the part where being choice banded is just frustrating. And having to have used up our Dynamax on Tyranitar too. The other question is he fake out on his Rillaboom? So, Shell Smash... I wonder if he's like Ice Beam, maybe... Okay. So we take out Incineroar here. Yeah, not... yeah. Really not liking Choice Band on Rillaboom. Blizzard. Oh, I can't even get a Blizzard miss, really. Yeah. Alright. That's going to be GG to my opponent. Unfortunately, this episode we do go lose, win, lose. As Blastoise actually died to that. If he'd missed the Blizzard, we might have had a chance, but shouldn't be relying on my opponent missing to win a game. But yeah, actually, we're only at 24 minutes. We'll try and get one more. I don't like going negative. Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll be like, I didn't want to look at that. Oh. Let's just have a look. So it was Life Orb, Salt Vest. His was Choice Banded too. Except with high horsepower over knockoff. Focus Action, DD, Weakness Policy. Okay. Oh. At least we know if we run into him again. Alright, I'll cut to we find the next battle. Alright, well, I actually didn't have to cut because we found another battle straight away. Okay, let's see what my opponent has. Our old friend Porygon Z. This might actually be the first one I've run into on Battle Spot. Okay. So the question is, how do we deal with it? So there's a Gastrodon, there's Grimmsnarl, there's a Ferrothorn to worry about. There's this whole manner of things to worry about here. I can't remember if a max fighting KOs a Porygon. So I'm going to lead Gothitelle Cinderace, I think. Definitely bring Rillaboom back, because we need a way to deal with that Gastrodon. It's also good for cleaning up Porygon, Grimmsnarl, walling Ferrothorn a little bit. And we're on the back, probably Incineroar. Yeah. The only downside of bringing Incineroar here is if he brings the Bishop, because Bishop does have Defiant, so if I, because of Intimidate, I lower its attack by 1 stage, Defiant will increase it by 2. So that's always fun. The only plus side about versing a Bishop is they're generally pretty frail. That's an interesting crown. So this Porygon Z, it is Grimmsnarl. Shiny Grimmsnarl, ooh. So the real question is, does a high jump kick KO a Porygon Z? And is that my best play? Because we're definitely taking a max strike to the face. I could also max fighting in case he protects, but then I don't think we're taking a max strike because Life Orb adaptability, 150 base power, stab is like stupid rough. I don't want to immediately lose. Okay, so he's Dynamaxing Porygon. Could be max guard, I guess. We're also hoping that Gothtail's faster than Grimmsnarl here, because Grimmsnarl could have Fake Out too. But I guess we'll see. Okay. Fake Out Grimmsnarl. Part 1 done. Don't miss a high jump kick. Don't miss a high jump kick. Don't miss a high jump kick. Didn't miss a high jump kick. Boy. Sorry. Oh, we crit it. Okay. I shouldn't laugh because if that was me, I'd be pissed. I'm gonna do the calc on that real quick. Oh, he just turned off his switch. Holy crap. We actually did get that quick game. Yeah, he just was like, nah. He threw his switch out the window. That was like 10 stories up, and it's only just now hitting the ground. Okay, alright, that... I just stop laughing. That is going to do us off this episode, guys. I'm very happy we ended on a high note. That poor guy's switch, like, he's going to have to just run down and buy a new one. Yeah, thank you so much for watching again. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like, and I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good day.